Where's Mick? Where's the Mick today?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, got the mayor up here. Thanks for coming up this morning, Ronnie.
Good morning.
Y'all a good crowd last night?
We did, Jamie. We had, they said approximately 4,500.
4,500.
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
They just kept coming in. It was from 6 to 8. At 7:30, they were still in line.
That's amazing.
So it was just
Bigger than last
the community. It's a very,
Hey,
very
that
big
new
community
sidewalk
there.
came in handy.
Yes, it did.
People probably
Yeah,
parked
it
in
did.
front of
That's what I was telling
it. All right, y'all
Bunch
hang
of
on a
Mathews
second.
came in.
Yeah.
Bill Mathews, another member down at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. Bill, a good point people may not know that you do, especially with the wet weather stuff, car accidents.
Oh, yeah.
I
No
mean,
doubt
but you
about it.
see, call this number now, or billboards,
Yeah.
this and that.
Oh,
That
so
ain't
they're all over
necessarily
the
the best
place.
way to go.
They're all over the place. Yeah, I just think people need to call their attorney.
Somebody they know.
Right. Their attorney that they go to church with, or that they know, or they've met, or they've used before. You don't need to just hire somebody just because they've got a real fancy ad on TV or they're on the billboard. But you know, with all the bad weather we've had, I remember one day I was driving around and there were wrecker cars everywhere with all the accidents. And people, when you have an accident, you need to call your attorney, talk to your attorney. A lot of people just go ahead and move on without talking to
Do
their
not
attorney.
let your insurance company take advantage of you.
And don't sign
Now
so quickly.
there's lots of good adjusters. The ones that are here local are all excellent, but sometimes you'll talk to somebody from Kansas City or New York City or
New York City.
and those are the ones that are not going to be good, I don't think.
But what else do you do? Everything.
I do a little bit of everything. Being in a small town, sure do.
Right. Hey, they are kind of, and Ronnie can talk about that in a minute, but they are making the courthouse look a little better right there.
Yeah, they're making it where you can walk around a lot better, and it's just we are so blessed in Athens to have such a great downtown and a square. And I'm glad that my office is right there on the square.
Right there. Speaking of that, Ronnie, what is going on around the courthouse? And I'm sure you get some complaints you're eating up some parking spaces.
Well, and pardon this allergy again. Seems like every time I come I have this. But it's about 6 or 8 parking places being lost. We've heard numbers of where you're taking 40 parking places out. It got down to 30, then it got down to 20. And the truth is it's about 8. And if you would picture...
That's a big difference.
Yeah. If you would picture Marion Street, and if you were handicapped on Marion Street on the east side of the square, I'd like for you to tell me how you could get a wheelchair into the courthouse. The fact is you'd be out in the street going around all the way around to the west side of the square. So part of this is for safety, for pedestrian safety, and I think it's going to be a good outcome. It's going to look good.
When's that going to be finished?
We expect it to be finished maybe by the end of November.
So by the Christmas parade?
Yeah, the Christmas parade will be finished, and you can operate through there easy. We'll probably then move to the north side of the square, but the lighting and the handicap accessibility, I'm real proud of what the guys are doing.
Speaking of new offices for you, I heard you was getting some shag carpet in there. That's what Joseph and Wayne were saying up here the other day.
That's what he said.
Where is Hollywood?
Yeah, we're about to move in hopefully by the end of the calendar year, and that'll be in the middle of business license season. So I expect to move January, February. We'll be ready to go.
Great. So after the holidays.
Yeah.
All right, Mark Yarborough had a special announcement the other day, 300 more jobs coming to Limestone County.
Huge.
Buffalo Wild Wings coming right up here after being delayed for about a year and a half. What else is going on here?
Well, we've got about 3 other projects, and real exciting projects.
What are they?
And this one that Mark Yarborough, Huntsville, and Madison County, and of course we own the electric for the entire Limestone County, so we've been working hard on that project out there. GE Aviation is going to be a fantastic company, and about 300 more jobs, and we're still just a really hot area, and it gives all of us the opportunity to grow and develop and to build families and to let them have an opportunity to work and go to church and worship.
It'd be a good place to open a church.
It sure would, man. It's a great community. Great community.
All right, speaking of church, 4,500 last night down trunk or treat. I didn't make it. I was probably in bed, but I know I was.
You
I
were?
thought you might be down there last night. You should have wore that, man.
I should have walked around and give me an opportunity to get down there. But 4,500, that's a lot of people.
It was a lot.
And the weather held out.
It's a lot of
Right, weather,
candy.
about 2 o'clock it was still drizzling, and man, I'm telling you, It was just a God thing. He opened it up and the sun came out and it was a beautiful night.
Wonderful.
It really was. And just the community, just to meet all the people coming through and just a great community event. And for our church, you know, just to really be a part of that, it was neat.
Have you recuperated from your 8-day journey out west with the family?
I have.
I mean, you're a real fan. I mean, not
Right,
your kids.
that's right.
But,
It was really good, though. My mom really enjoyed it, and of course my brother and sister and our spouses. We had a great time.
That's good.
Beautiful country. Montana and Wyoming and South Dakota is just beautiful. It really is.
yeah. Ronnie, we missed you there last Saturday. We was all up picking cotton at Dickie Hobbs' place up at Vito.
That still scares me and Dusty. We grew up
Yeah, exactly right.
picking cotton. Yeah,
I don't know no part of that.
That 9-foot sack.
Oh, man. All right, Ronnie, anything we can expect over here from the holidays coming up, downtown Athens, or anything else going on that we don't know about?
No, I was telling Joe about getting involved in the community and about signing up for the City of Athens website and Facebook page. And if there's any information you'd like to know, Holly posts information almost daily. So,
Oh, man.
yeah, stay in touch
When you
with us
hired
if you'd
her,
like to.
That was awesome.
and you asked us about what we thought about, you know, Holly was always represented Athens well when she was at the Decatur Daily.
She was
Fantastic.
great. PR.
Hired.
I mean,
Well, she
Just so
jokingly
informative.
says that she wrote so many stories about me that I hired her, and some of that's true. So, hey,
She wrote
That's
good stories
great.
about us, too, from time to
Yeah,
time, but does
yeah.
a super job.
she does a great job.
Down that way. All right, Bill. Auburn. Got to give a shout out to your team. Not ours, yours. Are they going to make it this year?
Dusty pulls for him.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to read some of my texts from Dusty?
Or he doesn't
the
eat.
Auburn game?
Oh, he doesn't eat.
You never know his
Well, he
preacher.
keeps his mouth shut, I bet.
Yes,
You never know his preacher.
Yes,
I
you
tell you one
would.
preacher that don't keep his mouth shut. Tim Anderson. Y'all ever heard Tim Anderson
Oh,
preach
yeah.
after a ball game?
Well, his wife's an Alabama fan. But not
right.
Dusty's.
His wife's not
Dusty's an
Auburn
Auburn fan.
That's right.
Oh man, he's all
Poor
about
Dusty,
it.
he has his wife who's an Auburn fan. He's an
Y'all are
Alabama
still
fan.
married,
You
aren't you?
can't pull
Yeah.
for him.
Dusty is the only
Right.
man I know that he and his wife will watch the Auburn-Alabama kick six game, get in an argument over it still to this day because
right.
Dusty said we should have beat them 14 points.
That's
Well,
exactly
he's
right.
right.
Still aggravates me.
Oh, yeah, I know it does. We're master of ceremonies for Mark Yarborough's big thing on the square this year.
Great.
When they're having that in that corner, that
Right,
gets all
before
that
the
to be
Christmas
done by then.
parade.
So we
Yeah.
have that down
Super.
for that. So you're going to really light that dude up this year. So,
Yeah.
Ronnie, y'all are doing a super job. When's the election for you guys?
August the 23rd of
August.
2016. We are nonpartisan, and we fall between the party politics election.
You are going to run for real.
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll make sure. So
Yeah. That's
somebody
my-
said he's not going to run.
My first announcement.
The first announcement. You heard it right here. Live.
Bacon just got my vote.
That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Yeah. If you get rid of that armadillo, I'll vote for.
There you go.
You get rid of that armadillo in my yard, I'll get everybody on my street to vote for
I'll
it.
get that, buddy.
Yeah, get it going. All right, Dusty, anything else we need to know about Lindsay Lane? Still 2 services?
Two services. We're having revival on November the 9th and 10th. It'll be a Monday and Tuesday night. It's going to be a different type revival, so people need to come be a part of that. Bill needs it, so we need to. I need it. So anyway, it's going to be a great
We all need
opportunity.
it.
Ronnie, I thank you and Dusty both for coming down to Bertie Thornton Center a couple of weeks ago, and we
Yeah,
did our
love
love
that.
last
Oh, yeah.
deal.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
I think they're going to Henry White's house Friday morning.
Friday.
We'll be down
10
there too
o'clock.
at 10. But thank y'all for coming out and helping us do that. Our Freddie Leonard's